Now, does your confidence affect one's ability to make decisions?
Yeah. So if we look at the definition that I put, our working definition, which is confidence is the time it takes you to move from uncertainty to action. And if you think with decision making, which is an action in and of itself, right? If I'm not confident about my ability to make a decision, I'm going to take longer to make decisions, right? And I personally struggled with this. For the longest time, I narrated myself as someone who was indecisive. And that's what I called myself. I say, I'm always indecisive, which, by the way, and I think we should touch on this a bit later, is one of the most crippling things. The things that you say to yourself about yourself when you're by yourself will probably more detrimental than the actual ability you have. So me calling myself indecisive actually perpetuated my being indecisive until someone said, I think it must have been Barack Obama actually. He said the decisions makes are 51% there. Like he never looks for 100%. He just needs to be 51% sure. He makes the call and then he moves forward. I was like, man, if I just need 51%, then I should be making significantly more decisions. Then someone else said, the more decisions you make, the more confident you become in your decision-making ability, right? Again, using action as a proxy to gain confidence. And so you can think that if you're someone who doesn't make sufficient decisions, or you've got a particular narrative in your mind about your ability to make decisions, then your confidence is going to be impacted, i.e., you're going to take long to make decisions. And also, then you're going to be very hyper focused on, I've made this decision. You're going to have so much riding on that one decision. Because if you're making fewer decisions, then it means that every decision feels like a big decision. But if you're consistently making decisions, it's like, some of them are win, some of them are, you hit them out of the park, and some of them, not so well. And even with those, you then start thinking, what other decision can I make to sort of get myself out of that? So it's like an action thing. The more decisions you make, the better you get at them, and the more you enforce those feedback loops about how you can sharpen your decision making, then the better you can get. And if you don't have that confidence, i.e., your time to move from uncertainty to action is long, then you just are not going to have the capacity for decision making, and you're not going to have the capability or the competence to make decisions. So 100%.